Thank you for watching this video. Let's just quickly discuss this question of data sufficiency which comes in our data insight section. It's a GMAT focus question, so please let's pay attention to it. Last month, Alex spends $91 on total video game rentals. That's the first information. Spending $5 for each game for renting it one day. So that's one information. $8 for 3 days rental. Alright, so that is another information. And $10 for each of the 7 days rental. Fine. So we have these three types of rental plans. 1 day rental, 1 game $5. 3 day rental, 1 game $8. And $10 for 1 game for 7 days rental. Alex never rented the same game twice. And he rented fewer than 6 games in 1 day rental. Alright, this is another important information. How many different games did Alex rent last month? That's the question. Let's start with the first statement. The first statement says that last month Alex spends $20 in 7-day video rentals. Okay. For 7-day video rentals, we have to spend $10 each games. That means he must have taken 2 games for 7 days rental. And total money that he spent was $91. So the total money for these 2 games must have been 2 multiplied by $10, that means $20. Total spent, we already know that it's equal to $91. So the remaining spent should be equal to 91 minus 20 is equal to $71. Now understand that the $71 is made up of either 1 day rental or the 3 days rental. Now for 1 day rental, for 1 game, it is $5. That means if I were to just simply draw a grid, it could be $5 for 1 game or $10 for 2 games or $15 or 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, etc. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, etc. But the thing is, since we know that he rented fewer than 6 games. Fewer means less than 6 games. So he could not have rented more than 5 games for 1 day rental. That means he could not have spent more than $25 on 1 day rental games. That means these all are not the possibilities. Right. If you took just 1 game here, then 71 minus 5, the remaining is 66. Is 66 divisible by 8? No. Let's move on. So if he spends $10 here, then the remaining amount, so 71 minus 10 is equal to 61. Nope, that is again not divisible by 8. Again, if he spends $15 on 1 day rental, then 71 minus 15 would give us 56. Is 56 divisible by 8? Yes, that is 8 multiplied by 7. So one possibility. 20, let us see, 71 minus 20 is 51, not possible. 25, so that gives us 46. 46 is again not divisible. So there is only one possibility that exists. What is that possibility? That 1 day rental, he must have taken 5 games, right? 7 day rental, he has taken 2 games, that's already given. And 3 days rental, he has taken 7 multiplied by 8 and $8 is the price. That means he must have taken 7 games. So the total games that he must have taken will be 5 plus 2 plus 7, that is equal to 14 games. And since we have a unique answer, therefore we say this statement alone is sufficient, leaving us with only 2 choices, option A and option D. Now let's check the second statement. The second statement is Alex spends $56 in 3 days video rental. Okay, so 56 is equal to $8 multiplied by 7. So he must have rented 7 games for 3 days. Now, the total money spent was $91. So the remaining money that he must have spent will be 91 minus 56. Let's just quickly calculate. So that leaves us with 535. So he spends remaining $35 on 1 day and 7 days, right? So this 35 again could have been broken in either 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's it, not more than 25. Again, this condition kicks in that he rented fewer than 6 games. If we took 5 here, then the other would have been 30. That means this is a possibility because it is 5 into 1 and this is 30 is equal to 10 multiplied by 3. That means he might have rented 3 games for 7 days and had paid $30 and 1 game for 1 day. That's one possibility acceptable. The second possibility, let's see, 10 becomes 5 into 2 and the remaining becomes 35 minus 10 is 25. Is 25 divisible by 10? No, not possible. 15. So 15 is 5 multiplied by 3. So he might have rented 3 games for 1 day each, and the remaining is 35 minus 20, which is 35 minus 15, which is 20. So 20 is again possible. He might have rented for 2 days. Now, right here we can stop. The reason is there are multiple choices that we are getting. According to this, the total games will be 1 plus 3 plus 7, which means 11. And according to this choice, he might have rented 3 plus 2 plus 7, 12. We are getting 2 different choices, and again we will get one more choice here when we do 5 into 5 and then 10 multiplied by 1. So this will also give us 5 plus 1 plus 7. That means another choice anyway. So since we are getting different possibilities, therefore we say that this information is not sufficient because there are different possible answers for the total number of games that he had. Not sufficient because first alone is sufficient, second is not. Therefore the answer of the question is option A. If you like this video, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. That definitely helps reach out to more people. Thank you so much.